Righting a wrong, local and state leaders pushed through a fix to an oversight in state law.
In the wake of the tragic death of a Cleveland firefighter, the Ohio House unanimously passed tougher penalties to people convicted of killing firefighters on the roadways.
News 5's Jordan Vandenberg has more on the change and how that omission in state law was found.
Prior to the tragic death of Cleveland firefighter Johnny Tetrick, the Division of Fire hadn't had a line-of-duty death in nearly 20 years. And as prosecutors were deciding what to charge the defendant in Tetrick's death, they realized an omission that had been hiding in plain sight. A photo of Johnny Tetrick watches over where he drew his last breath. The air here is still heavy. While nothing will bring him back, Prosecutor Michael O'Malley and his staff have vowed,
I don't know that I've ever seen an issue fixed as quick in Columbus as I just have.
to not let Tetrick's death be in vain.
It wasn't until this tragedy that we became aware that it didn't apply to firefighters or EMTs.
Section 2941 of the Ohio Revised Code makes a 5-year sentence mandatory for someone found guilty of aggravated vehicular homicide when the victim is a peace officer or BCI agent. Enacted in 2004, the sentence enhancement, called a specification, notably omits firefighters and emergency medical personnel despite their obvious presence at crash scenes. This means that someone who hits and kills a police officer would have a longer minimum sentence than if they had killed a firefighter.
When I found out about this omission, my first thought was, who could possibly oppose this? Because anybody who travels knows that firefighters and paramedics and the EMTs are out there at every accident scene.
O'Malley called local representatives Tom Patton and Bright Sweeney with the discovery. That was on Monday. The Ohio House passed the amendment on Thursday, unanimously.
While it will not apply towards this accident, in the future, there will be knowledge that if you hit any of those people, any of those civil servants who are protecting the public and assisting the public out on the roadways, that there will be a stiffer price to pay.
Even if it becomes law, the change will not apply to Tetrick's case. But it's their way of showing that they have the backs of firefighters, just like Johnny Tetrick did.
People at the State House, there's people in this office who are looking to try to prevent another situation like this again.
In Cleveland, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.